views expressed in this blog are hosted on my YouTube channel are strictly personal and do not reflect the views of any organization.
Hello and welcome to this new episode, Whipping of Goan Issues. This video goes out to all Goan viewers and beyond the shores of Goa, because seldom these important issues are followed up or never followed up by the elected opposition MLAs. Shri Trajano D'Mello, I welcome you. You being a very experienced, dynamic and a very vibrant politician, very meticulous and dedicated, have raised numerous issues on Goa's environment, law and order situation, and also on drugs. Before we proceed on this today's topic, I would like to tell the viewers that Trajano, as a simple citizen, has recovered crores of rupees from EDM festival organizers and put it in government coffers by knocking numerously on the doors of the high courts. Well, Trajano, coming back to today's topic, in your opinion, how do you think Goa and the Goans have benefited from liberation of Goa?
See, this question is a very tricky question, and it's a multi-dollar question. Liberation of Goa took place 50 years ago, and you are asking the question today. Now, when Goa was liberated 50 years ago and today, the scenario has passed, what do you call it, a lot of water has crossed under the Bandhavi and Zuari bridge. When it was first liberated, immediate enthusiasm was that we are out from a colonial rule. We are not in a dictatorship. And we have got the freedom of speech. There was injustice done, excesses done. Now, I would not like to say whether Goans benefited or not. I would like to place before your audience two sides of what I see. Immediately, this was the euphoria that we have got the freedom of speech. Today, 50 years down the line, do we have the freedom of speech? Or do we have freedom after we speak? Is a question. It was there that there were excesses. The police, there was such a strictness that you could not question them. Immediately after liberation, that began the catch up. But today, when you see it, are there no excesses by the police? Is there no injustice being done? In those days, the law and order crime rate was very low. Today you have, they say, freedom, you have justice, you have everything, the crime rate is very high. The women folk are not in a position to walk alone in the evening once it is after 7. Was that happening during the Portuguese time, when we were under their rule? So these things, when you look at it, the people of Goa will see and should realize what happened. And finally, who is responsible? Not those people who rule us. It is we who brought them to rule us. We have brought them to rule us, and therefore I have placed the scenario before your audience.
Well, my second question would be, going by your explanation, do you think that Goans have taken full benefit of democracy?
See, democracy is now becoming Many call it as a democracy. What is the democratic? You have democracy and you don't have bread to eat. You have freedom to say any madness. You do not know from where your next meal is going to come. The democratic scenario, maybe 62, 63, it showed some very bright sparks. People were happy. But I believe today people are cursing the same people they get elected. We today people get elected people in this democratic setup. In the name of democracy, we elect a person and he decides to go wherever he wants and do whatever he wants. So finally, from a dictatorship who was ruling, you have brought a democratic dictator by electing the person and he does whatever he wants. He doesn't listen to you after that. And you are helpless. So if you are helpless to get him back on track, and he becomes worse than a dictator because the dictator had imposed himself upon you. Here is the elected representative who you have got him imposed upon yourself. So this is the present scenario. The people of Goa should understand where we are and whether we are really adhering to the basic principles of democracy which our forefathers had cherished and fought not only for Goa but even from the British rule, the Indian independence. Today, if our forefathers see where we are, they will be turning in their graves if they were in their graves.
So, Trajano, does it mean that the Goans don't play a conscious democratic role in their decision making, maybe in electing a government or in having any sort of trust in the democratic setup?
See, the Goan consciousness, when you go back into the early 60s after liberation and today, has gone totally haywire. It is self-consciousness, selfish attitude. In the 60s, I recollect, the conscious of the Goan was to help the other. Today, the conscious of a Goan is माझो फायदो कितें. So when you have reached from माझे शेजाऱ्याक कितें जालां to माझो फायदो कितें, the Goan should analyze and sit down and reflect, and it includes me. So the consciousness also, even if I want to act, few people do are there, a majority male. Does the constitution and the law parameters allow you to function? Because people are frustrated. If you have to see how the language we got, big agitations, people rose up to the issue. Because of the language, then came the statehood. And without the language, you would have not got a state. Because our country is formed on linguistic basis. So, people have been taken for a ride by the so-called leaders, political leaders who use the people, and then when they achieve the goal, what they promised the people that this would relieve them from all problems, in fact did whatever they want and go on caught up in bigger problems. So the question of saying that they are conscious, even if I am conscious, I want to do something, can I do it? Is a question. And my personal experience, as you have said, I have knocked the door several times, I have taken up so many issues. I have literally reached up of a stage, I am absolutely fed up. But friends like you, my family, good friends, still keep on encouraging me, saying that whatever, Trajan, you are not doing for your own news, so go ahead, don't get disheartened. And therefore, I am still in the political field. Today, if I am on the political field, I made it very clear, I am not going to be in electoral politics, and therefore nobody should be able to point a finger at me that I have got a particular selfish goal. Because every politician and every activist is trying to be an MLA, and from there I tried it. I failed. Maybe good. I could have been worse than others. I don't know. Very easy to talk from this position, but definitely I have taken a very conscious call that I will not be involved in electoral politics. When I was getting an offer in the TMC, I refused it. When 2017 I did not get a ticket, I took that stand. By the grace of God, till today I have maintained it.
Well, Trajano, thank you for taking your time out and sharing up your valuable inputs. We always look forward for your enlightenment on various issues, and as always, we know that you will be always on center stage to fight for Goa and Goans. Thank you.